Hi there everyone, your Pal here with another vlog. So today is Pokemon Day. It's Pokemon's 28th birthday, and as they have done in the past, they had a Pokemon Presents today. I didn't film my reactions to it or anything, but I do want to talk about it because I did think it was pretty interesting. It was a shorter one than they have been lately, but that's fine because what they showed off I thought was pretty neat for those that were interested in what was revealed. So yeah, just gonna give my thoughts on the Pokemon Day 2024 Pokemon Presents. If I were to title this vlog, which I am titling it that, but yeah, so I typed out everything here on Notepad just so I can remember and just remember what my thoughts were when I saw this Pokemon Presents. So the first thing they showed off, for the little intro, was Pikachu, followed by some unknown following him, and that actually threw me off because a part of me was like, a lot of the community thinks there's going to be Let's Go Johto. So seeing the unknown just right behind Pikachu put that in my head because unknown is a Johto Pokemon, and it's heavily associated with the ruins of Alph in Johto and things like that. So I was like, that's a thing, but it amounted to nothing. And I guess that was a red herring for those that were watching. I don't know. I was not paying attention to the chat because I typically turn the chat off during the Pokemon Presents when they go live. But yeah, so quick little thing that they announced at the beginning for Scarlet and Violet. They are doing 7-star Terra raids for the final evolve form of the Kanto starters, starting with Venusaur, then Blastoise, then Charizard, even though Charizard already was a 7-star Terra raid, when Scarlet and Violet came out. But I mean, it's a nice way to celebrate the franchise with the original starter trio. So yeah. And then Pokemon Go is doing a collaboration with Pokemon Horizons. So that's neat. You can find Pikachu wearing Captain Pikachu's hat. And also I think Volt Tackle is a move that Pikachu can get in Pokemon Go now. So yeah. And then they're introducing the Charcadet line. So now you can get Charcadet, Armarouge, or Ceruledge. I like Ceruledge out of those three. So yeah, and I think if you take pictures, you can get photobombed by Lyco and Roy. So don't think that's really gonna do anything too noteworthy, but it's neat. They showed off Pokemon Sleep and the fact that the legendary beasts are gonna be in it. Had a neat little remix of their battle theme. So yeah, it'd be cool to sleep next to... Actually, no, I don't think it'd be cool to sleep next to a Raikou, Entei, or a Suicune just because they're huge. They roll on you. They could crush you. You could get shocked from Raikou. I mean, Entei seems like it'd be fluffy at the very least. But that's besides the point. So yeah, and then they showed off Pokemon Masters EX stuff. It's the 4.5-year anniversary coming up or something. So to celebrate that, Gita is coming into the game, as well as Silver in his Neo Champion outfit. He has a shiny Tyranitar, so that's cool. I wonder what the they had an animation for this, and I wonder what the people watching the stream that don't play this think, because in Pokemon Masters EX, Silver has a Ho-Oh, and that was shown in the little animated trailer. So I wonder what people thought of that don't play, because they were like, why does he have this? But if you play the game, it makes sense in context. Let's see. They showed some stuff for Pokemon Cafe, or Cafe Remix, or whatever. Not really interested in that, but it's neat that that has a thing going for it. They showed off something for Pokemon Unite. I think Miraidon is going to be in the game. I don't know. So that's cool. The next thing they showed off is actually something that's uh, pretty interesting. It is a new app called Pokemon TCG Pocket. So you use your phone to open up digital packs of Pokemon cards, which is pretty cool. Probably going to have microtransactions in it or some other way to collect cards that way. They also showed off like there's going to be a thing called like immersive cards. So like certain full art cards, I think you could like touch the screen and like see more of the picture, which I think is really really cool because a lot of the full art Pokemon cards are amazing. So to see like more done with that, it's pretty cool. And apparently you could do some quick duels with other players. So it's kind of like Duel Links for Yu-Gi-Oh in that regard. Don't know like how fast paced the duels are going to be. If there's going to be less prize cards than like the standard 6 or whatever. But it's cool that there's like some like there's a competitive aspect to it as well. So I don't know if I'm going to give it a shot later on whenever it comes out because I think it's still in development. But yeah, it's still cool. And if there's like a Swampert card in it that gets like that immersive art treatment, oh gosh, that'd be so neat. But yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a way to just get singles in that game or if you're just forced to open packs or whatever. But I'll be at least keeping an eye out on it because I have a slight interest in Pokemon cards. I collect them. I need to get back. I've taken like a little break from it because I haven't ordered any cards in a while. But yeah, and then the last thing, which is like the thing that everyone has been talking about. There is going to be a new Pokemon Legends game called Pokemon Legends ZA, and it is set to take place in Lumio City in the Kalos region, which threw me for a loop because a while back I was like talking to Jamie and Rob, and I was like throwing out some ideas for potential Legends games under the context that they would be in the ancient past, similar to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So like I was coming up with all these ideas for like various regions, where like a Pokemon Legends Johto game could like feature like the ruins of Alpha before they became ruins, or how that ties into like the Sinjo ruins, or explore the two towers in Ecruteak before one of them became the Burnt Tower, things like that, or like how a Hoenn Legends game could feature the Draconid people in the Delta episode that, like, they're mentioned in the Delta episode of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, things like that. But like for Kalos specifically, I was thinking that a Legends game would take place in the backstory of X and Y, where there is a war that happened 3,000 years ago, and I thought that would be like the main setting of a Legends game. But here, what they announced for this for ZA, it's set to take place in Lumio City in an urban redevelopment project. So some people are speculating that it takes place in like the future, or maybe like right before Lumio City was built, or maybe like a little mix of both through like time travel shenanigans. I don't know, but the trailer they showed off for it featured like a lot of things. There was a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon, so like when that was happening, I was like, Kalos. But they didn't show off any gameplay, which is the thing I want to see the most. So, yeah, it's still interesting that we are getting another Kalos game, and the fact that the letter Z is in the title leads me to think that Zygarde is going to be involved in the game to some extent. I'm just curious to see like what they could do with this, because according to Nintendo of America's tweet, it's just going to only take place in Lumio City. Whether that remains to be true or not, maybe if Nintendo jumped the gun with their tweet, I don't know. But I mean, even if it's just set in Lumio City, it's shown to be a big place. Like the scale of it that is shown in X and Y does not do it justice to like what they could do with Legends. Like they could have a more like realistic looking city. I don't know, but yeah, it's just it's exciting and it's coming out in 2025. They did not give an exact date or time frame or anything, just 2025, and that gives me some time to just I guess get excited for it. But that's pretty much it for this Pokemon. They ended the trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA with the Mega Evolution symbol because Mega Evolution is tied to Kalos. So, I mean, it's heavily implying that Megas are coming back. If they introduce new ones, that'd be cool. People are joking that they're gonna give Charizard and Mewtwo another Mega Evolution since they have X and Y Mega Evolutions. So like giving them a Z one would be like a funny little thing, but yeah. I was thinking that maybe they could finally release officially Eternal Flower Floette, but anything is possible with this new Legends game because all we know about it so far is the name and the little trailer that had no gameplay to it. So yeah, whenever they reveal stuff for it, it would be neat to see because I'm very interested to see what they do with another Legends game. Whether they have the gameplay similar to Pokemon Legends Arceus or have it be something completely different, I don't know. It would be cool to see them like just use the Legends games as ways to experiment. But again, only time will tell. Like once we get another piece of information from like for ZA, that's like when we'll know more about it. But it is fun to speculate to an extent. So yeah, that's really all they showed with this Pokemon Presents. If any of you have any ideas on what they could do with ZA, or if there's anything else from the Pokemon Presents that caught your eye, like TCG Pocket, or if you play like any of the other stuff, feel free to talk about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna end off here. Really enjoyed this Pokemon Presents, even though it was a shorter one. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.